Somebody call the law. Somebody call the law. It got to be illegal for me to be so raw.
What up, though? Heist Man the Foe. Talk that talk, ghetto news and opinions. Man, we got to talk about this, man. They just hate us because they ain't us. That's what I thought about when I seen this story right here, man. This chick right here, shorty, 16 years old, man. She a track star doing her thing. Her name Clara Adams. She got stripped of her state title, man, because of her celebration. They deemed her celebration was disrespectful or it was insensitive or something like that, man. Look at shorty right here, man. Did her thing, broke a state record, or broke a record. I don't know if it's a state record, but yo, I think they hating on her because of her skin tone, man. I think they hate her because she black. She did a damn celebration with a fire extinguisher that she got from her daddy and her coach, but them people out there didn't like it, man. I hate to be that guy, make it all about race, but we got to talk about it, man. Look at this right here, man. We gonna show the footage of this right here with her. What she did. Look at this, yo. Like I said, I don't want to be the race guy, you know. Like I'm just looking for shit, but when shit like this happen, man, you got to call it out, man. That girl won that race and she did a celebration, and the celebration didn't hurt nobody, didn't harm nobody. She didn't even do it on the play. Like, come on, man. Hold on. We gonna talk about it, yo. Look at this right here. Look at shorty.
I worked so hard.
Sad
for
story.
that title.
The greatest moment of 16-year-old Clara Adams' young career taken away from her because of a celebration. After winning the 400-meter event at the CIF State Championships with a time of 53.24 seconds, her dream of winning a state title went up in flames after celebrating using a fire extinguisher.
Look at that.
When she blew the fire extinguisher, the opponents were gone. That was our moment of celebration. And the CIF officials made that about them. The crowd went crazy. They loved it. The booth, CIF booth went crazy. They loved it.
Right.
But those few guys in those jackets, they took offense to it, didn't like it, and they made a decision based on emotions.
The North Salinas High sophomore grabbed a fire extinguisher from her father and coach and extinguished off her spikes. The CIF deemed her celebration unsportsmanlike, stripping her of her title. It's a celebration made famous by American sprint icon Maurice Green, who enjoyed her paying homage to him and thinks she should get her state title back.
When I heard, like, because it happened and then people just started calling me, oh, this girl who just won the 400 redid your celebration. I was like, huh, what? If it was away from everyone and not really interfering with anybody, I would say reinstate her.
Right, that's what I think, man. They should reinstate her. They, like, come on, man. That ain't right. Like my man Zidam said, she was away from everybody. She was in the grass. She didn't do it on the field. I mean, on the track. Do you call it a field or the track? You call it the track. She didn't do it on the track. It couldn't interfere with nobody else. Maybe the little dust particles and shit could have gotten somebody's nose or something, or maybe it could have made the little spot a little wet or damp or something, you know, or powdery or something. Nah, she didn't do none of that. She did that in the grass, away from everybody after the race. After she didn't hit the podium, I don't know, was it that close to being on the podium? I don't know, man. We'll see again. When did she go over there and do it?
100-meter event at the CIF State Championships with a time of 53.24 seconds. Her dream of winning a state title went up in flames after celebrating using a fire extinguisher.
When she blew the fire extinguisher, the opponents were gone. That was our moment of celebration.
Yeah, see, I don't know if she did it after she hit the podium, because it's the podium right here. Like, she did that. She got the award, so, I mean, it must have been afterwards. Like, it's totally over with. So, as I'm saying, them peoples, man, they don't like that, man. They don't like that. Maybe they gonna give it back to her. I think they gonna wind up giving it back to her because the race is won. She won. It's over with. You can't take that back. You can take the points away and all that stuff, but the physical activity of them running the race, she didn't did it. She won. But maybe they're trying to humble her, man, because you do gotta have some type of sportsmanship. I get that, but man, you just broke a record. You broke a record. You can't celebrate a little bit. And she did a track, iconic track stars celebration. She ain't do nothing. She ain't put no bow and arrow out. That ain't got nothing to do with track. She cooling her feet off. She didn't smoke these bitches. That's how she feel. Let her get that off, man. Y'all gotta be better than that, man. Them kids, man. First of all, baby, 16 years old. Then you gonna take that and make her cry and feel that way? She didn't work all her hard. She ain't had that much life. She only 16, but she worked her ass off to get to that spot to win and won and celebrate. She thought she was doing something like they had it planned out. They brought the fire extinguisher there. You don't have fire hour. You don't have fire extinguishers just sitting out there. I mean, maybe the paramedics and all that, something going out, run over here, spray some shit off. Cool. But I'm saying, like, her daddy and her track coach had that planned out. She knew she was going to win probably, or if she did win, she was going to do that. It was just a hypothetical. She was like, I'm bringing this just in case some shit go down where I get to spray my feet off and look cool. And she did, man. So y'all need to congratulate her, man. Like, y'all brought eyes to the sport or to this situation, man, by her getting in trouble. Like, if she would just spray the feet off and kept going, it wouldn't have went nowhere. Wouldn't nobody said nothing about it. I'm like, okay, ain't nobody heard about it. Now this thing is worldwide now, and I don't even know what it's happening at. Where they from, man? It's a Central Coast, Clara. So they from the Central Coast. Where's the Central Coast? Is there a Central Coast? I know it's the East Coast or West Coast. I ain't know it's the Central Coast. I'm not a geography guy. I'm not a geography man. I don't know, man. I go live on the channel every Friday at 9 p.m. talking about something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be about. I just know I will be live and it will be Friday. Y'all come through and holler at me, man. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this situation. Am I wrong for thinking that this is race related? Because, you know, come on now. I'm human. I feel a certain way. You might feel a certain way. I know y'all be like, you use race for everything, and maybe I do. Because I'm looking for it. Yes, I am. I'm looking. Checking it out. I'm looking for that type of shit, man, because, you know, wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, and inequality, I'll be there. Listen to the end of the video. You understand. Anyway, I go live on the channel every Friday at 9 p.m. talking about something. I said that part. Hit that like button, the comment button, the share button, the subscribe button, notification bell. All them good buttons you had to hit to get this pimping that I'm putting out when I put it out. Put it in the comment section. Who wrong? Is them people wrong? Is she wrong for doing that? Because it is two sides to the story. They could be like, look, we told her don't do no shit like that already, and she did it anyway. So that's why we going so hard and taking it from her. Or it's harmless. It's defense. She did it away from everybody. She didn't do it on the track. Psst, psst, 2 sprays and she out, man. She won. I'm done with this, man. Holla at your boy. Heist Man the Folk. Talk that talk. Ghetto news and opinions.
This is a dangerous groups that we're dealing with now.
All right. This time, but I'll be back, and sooner than you think. Wherever there's prejudice, ignorance, inequality, I'll be there.